What would art be if the museums would have the exhibitions dedicated to art, not specifically in the curiosities parts, but just alongside of all the European art? This question is asked in a temporary exhibition in the Warsaw Museum of Asia and Pacific. What if the owner of the first Polish museum, Izabela Czartoryska, exhibited a Tibetan tanka next to the lady with an ermine? Would Polish art look differently today? Would our worldview be different? The main focus of this exhibition is lack, the question of the absence of artwork and traces of Asian and Pacific history in museums. Our narrative about the world is shaped by objects, items amassed in the collections of individual collectors and the ways of making them available to public. These decisions of certain individuals influence our perceptions of reality. For that reason, in the first historical part of the exhibition, we can explore the objects from Asia and the Pacific missing from the original cabinets that display thematic collections, as if they have always been a part of royal collections of golden chalices and epic oil paintings from Europe. In fact, Europe did not remain immune to influences coming from around the world. We can discover which elements of our everyday life come from Asia and Pacific in the interaction room. In the second problem-based part of the exhibition, we can explore how historiography, the structure of European science, and social and political conditions affect the activity of museums and what questions do these institutions face today. Finally, following the footsteps of the Renaissance collectors, we stop in the contemplation room where objects become a source of reflection on the world. So let's have a look at this marvelous exhibition. First of all, I really like how, well, you know, in museums you usually cannot really touch everything. And here you have specific objects that are there to contemplate. The text is in Polish, which is very useful if you understand Polish. It says, read it and put it back. So here we have depiction of God Ganesha, the Chinese devil's work ball, and some Bogini Tara, goddess Tara from Nepal. How beautiful is this? Just think about it. What would it be if the Asian art is not placed in the part of curiosities, in the Kunstkameras of the past? How would it affect our life of today? In fact, the Asian culture and art and science has affected the world already. Shampoo, chess, algebra, Arabian or Indian numbers, and even jumping on a bungee. please let us know in comments what part of the world you are from and what is your favorite thing that came from a different culture, ideally from a different continent, that has affected your culture and your personal life. Thank you, and see you in the next video.